Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to World of Diving. This is a diving simulator that is going to be coming out onto Steam Early Access in August. Right now it is available through divegame.net. You can pick it up for 20 bucks. That gives you a handful of doubloons and some XP. We'll get into that in a minute. Right now, let's take a look at this screen. This screen doesn't look too bad, right? This screen looks like shit compared to the rest of the game. Okay? Just absolute crap. Let's get that right out of the way. This screen does not do it justice. So let's hop in here. Let's take a look at the settings here. So not much in the way of settings. There's your standard quality settings. I would like to see more. I'm not a fan of these arbitrary. These don't mean anything, you know. Ultra, high, medium, and low. Just they don't mean anything. So it'd be nice to have a little bit more. Like, they're not bad. They're better than nothing. They really are better than nothing. But I would like to see a bit more. Again, this is a very early. This is stage 0 of their release schedule. I don't know where that actually places it, but there's still anything you see or that I say is subject to change. I need to say that on every early access video because, well, I really should. Anyway, so you've got this, you've got your resolution, which is always nice. Show controls, you can have it always, context driven, or never. If you're, you know, pro, never have controls. Fast swim, I have it on always. You can have it toggle or hold. I haven't played around with that, and let's be honest, I always want fast swim. Whatever. Full screen, big whoop. Yeah, everybody's got full screen, right? Not. So, use Oculus Rift. This is a newfangled thing that seems like every game and their brother is having. And it does seem to be very fitting for the simulation type thing. The simulation genre, if you will. I have never used the Rift. I would love to use the Rift. But the Rift scares me. I am sure that I would use it for 5 minutes, vomit, and never touch it again. But it's got it if you want to use it. That's really what it boils down to. And then you've got a bunch of standard options. Anti-aliasing. Why wouldn't you want anti-aliasing? Honestly. And then the allow collection of user data. This one's kind of a sore topic for a lot of people. Allow collection of user data for early access games, and me, I like to have it on. Because this basically says, oh, I'm going to send things that are happening with the game to the developers so they can see what the hell's going on. And when something explodes, presumably, they will be able to track it. It's just, I feel it would make it easier for them to develop the game and get the bugs out of the game. After it's been developed, generally I'm one to turn it off. But that's, again, me. So let's head back, and we're going to just hop into a game. As you can see, Scenario Builder and Friends, these are currently disabled because they're not implemented yet. Quick game, well, it's there, but we don't want to do that. So let's hit up New Game. Right now, we've only got 4 levels. So you've got your Brony, your U-352, your SS Yogondola, and the diving base. I have not done this Yogondola. Yongala. There you go. You can speak words. So we're going to hop in here. We're just going to do single player because I haven't messed around with the public stuff. I don't know how, if it's I'm hosting it or if it's hosted on a server. So we're just going to do single player. Alright, so here we are. We are on our little dock. And we can scroll ourselves around. Why am I pink? Why so much pink? I got pink everywhere. It's all pink. Let's hide my gear. Yeah, my hair's changed too. My hair was black. Interesting. Whatever. We're going to go with pink and black. Sure, why not? So here's your character customization. This is where the doubloons come in effect. So these here, this is your doubloons. Kind of gold doubloon looking things. Surprising, huh? And what you can do with the doubloons is you can buy cosmetic items. So we click here and we'll have these other flippers. Mine are pink. You know, camo flippers. Pink camo. Oh, yeah. That's going to hide me. That's going to hide me real well. Oh, yeah. So you can buy those. You can buy all sorts of cosmetic stuff. Thing with the gold doubloons is they're not an in-game thing. They're not something you acquire through playing the game. You acquire them through purchasing them. So 500 doubloons is going to cost you $5. That's generally not something you want to hear when you've already spent $20 on the game. But they are strictly cosmetic. When you buy the doubloons, you also get an XP bonus. As far as I can tell, the XP bonus is strictly a community level. It's for... think of it like the Steam level. Basically, you get another tag on their forums. It doesn't have any basis in the game. So I could be wrong, but I haven't found any resource that says anything about XP being used in the game. So it's strictly, you could just load it up and whatever character it gives you, use it, and it's not going to change a thing. Except you will look different. That's pretty much what it boils down to. It's a status symbol. Then there's also these pearls, which I think they're going to be called pearls because they look like pearls. These look like gold doubloons. These look like pearls. Pearls are, you know, an oceanic thing. It makes sense in my mind. I could be wrong. As with everything, I could be wrong. But they're not implemented yet. And if you look here, if we go into here, NA. So presumably there's going to be an in-game currency that you can use to buy these things. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything that references that. Maybe I just missed it. It's possible I just skipped over it. But it's kind of cool. They've got a lot of neat little things in here, cosmetic-wise. Like Scuba Man. My colors are off from here. You got to go with the picture, but kind of Spider-Man-ish. You've got a Space Captain. Which, here, you're red shirt. Dude, you are a red shirt. You are gonna die. You're gonna die, dude. Here, I'm a blue shirt. So, I'm a science officer. So, yeah. Suck that. I'm safe. You in the picture, you're gonna die. If you're not sure what the references I'm making, go watch Star Trek. Or any Star Trek related anything. So, anyway, let's just hop out of the cosmetic stuff. That's all this is cosmetic. You've got islands, tools, boats. I don't know what these are. You can't really do anything with these right now. They're not implemented yet. So these could be a completely different ball of wax. Another thing to note is that this character creator, the character customizer, you can actually access directly from their website. You don't have to load up the game to use it. So let's get out of here and hop into the actual game. We've spent enough time in the menu. So here we are. We are in the game. We are just below that raft. Essentially, when we hit dive, we jumped in the water. If we wanted to come out of the water and go back onto the raft, you just walk up to the raft or swim up to the raft, press E, you'll go back into the menu. That's kind of weird. I am dipping my head in the water. Don't know why, but sure. So let's head down and let's pull out some of our tools. These are our tools. So we've got a camera, a scuba scooter, and a metal detector, which we don't actually have because it's not implemented in the game yet. And no hand. Or, no hand. No tool. So we're going to do a scuba scooter because this allows us to go faster. So now we're going down, and you can press R to go top speed, and this just rips you down there. And there it is, telling you to press tab to view the dive computer. The dive computer is essentially just a GPS. It points you in the direction that you need to go. And apparently I'm stuck on raft and was too stupid to realize that. So we can go to the bow, jeez, or the stern. The stern is significantly closer, so let's do that, and it's this way. So we're gonna go this way. So it's hard to see a lot of stuff when you're using this scuba diver board, the Vertigo. I'm gonna call it the Vertigo. It's kind of hard to see things because it blocks so much of the view. It really does. But from what you can see, let's put this away. Let's just swim up to things. So this stuff looks really good. I really like the way it looks. I feel they've done a really good job with a lot of the models and the texturing. It looks so nice. You know, you got some movement here. The movement's a little basic, in my opinion. I feel it should be a little more. But again, I am not a diver. I have never dived in my life. The only underwater stuff I know... Oh, is this... Did I already make it here? Yeah, okay. So, here we are! The only underwater stuff I know is... anything that I've seen on TV is pretty much what it is. So I have no idea what this is. This is some sort of ship. Aside from that, I do not know. Alright, we've got this. I wonder if this might be like a Titanic analog. Just this, the stack here is what kind of made me think of that, and the distance between the bow and the stern. A little bit of flibbity-gibbeting here on these, what, corals? I guess those are corals? No, this is more of like a cargo ship of some description. But basically, this is what you do. You go in and you go swimming. You go and look through the ship. There are objectives. I don't actually know where the objective thing is on this. So let's see if we can find the objective marker. There are objectives that you can complete. They're daily objectives, at least. And they give you XP, which, as I said before, doesn't seem to do anything. But I want to show you that because there's an interesting trick that took me a while to figure out on how to do them. And it involves your dive computer. I'm sure you can figure it out just by me saying that it involves your dive computer. But, you know, maybe not. Come on, let's go. So you've got this boost ability that is limited. I wish it was more, but, you know, I'm also, you know, one who would want to rocket under the ground, or under the water. So, yeah, take what you can get. I do not see it. Normally, I remember... Well, on the first one that I saw it on, I had a indicator that popped up. And I think I have to be close enough to it in order to get the indicator. What's this? That's weird. Some sort of red plastic thing in the ground. Well, I don't see it. We've pretty much gone from one end of the ship to the other. And maybe it's because I already completed the daily objective. Or maybe it's not. But let's forget about that. You can figure it out with the, you know, computer. It's pretty simple. It's a computer. It's a GPS. So one of the things you can do here is you take a picture. So you pop up the camera, and I can take a picture of my feet. See? Picture of my feet. But another thing you can do, you can take a picture of anything you want. There is no zoom, there's no advanced features on this. That's something that's coming in the future. But if you press R, you float the camera. So the camera just kind of hangs out, and you can come over here and take a picture. And now we can go in, and there we are. Not really the best picture. Let's put this back here. Float our camera again. Come over here. Let's come back all the way over here. And I'm pushing forward a little bit just so that I don't have my feet sticking at the camera. And wave at the camera. Haha! And I'm a little far away, but if you could see it, I would be waving at the camera. I was too far away. Ah, well. I am not a photographer, let's be honest. So, this is actually how you complete your objectives, is you take pictures of them. So once you take a picture of it, your daily objective is complete. One thing you can also do is when you go and you view your picture, you see in the upper right corner it says Save Picture. If I click, that will save it into my My Pictures folder. So that's kind of cool. So you can actually take pictures of you and your friends frolicking in a pond on some shipwreck and, you know, fire it off on Twitter. Do whatever. You know, make a collage of your misadventures. Oh, that's just a buoy. Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. But yeah, this is actually pretty interesting. The metal detector is probably going to add more missions and whatnot to the game. It's really impressive. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do, but it does do what it does very, very well. So you can swim around, you can view things. It's not going to be for everyone, but I actually think it's kind of cool. This is not something I'm capable of doing. Like, I cannot dive, and well, let's be honest. I can't sink. I float. I'm a floater, and I'm nowhere near an ocean. I'm kind of landlocked, and really the closest lake to me is polluted to hell. So you can develop photos in it. Let's not go there. Anyway. So this is actually a really great experience for me. So I got nothing else to say. It really does. It just speaks for itself. You know, it's not perfect, but really, what is? But all in all, it does what it says on the tin. So with that, I am going to end it here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy. And we will see you next time as I drown.